Hey guys, this is Rainbow Drop, and this is Disco Elysium. This is my first time ever playing this game, so please don't give me any spoilers in the comment. I really want to enjoy this game on my own, and I'm gonna. And if you see me not getting any cheating and stuff, it's because this game belonged to my sister, and she already played through it at least like once, I think. So I'm gonna just do like a new game, and hopefully it goes well. Alright, let's start this thing. So I know nothing about the series. So I'm going in with a fresh mind, fresh perspective, no nostalgia at all. Let's see here. Okay, so large type, intelligent, very bad with who knows interesting facts, comes with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, and magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Or physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Look at these things. Motor is how you move your body, hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, etc. Okay. Interfacing, composure, how well your body is built, physical instruments, electrochemistry, guards, path flight, pain, natural shivers. Your power includes yourself. Violation in that empire, empathy, authority, suggestion, esprit corpse, and this is of course intelligence, okay. Logical encyclopedia, direct drama, explanation, calculus, this thing here. This one encyclopedia, physics, psyche. Psyche. I say create your own. Let's try that. Alright, let's adjust everything. Good. Average. Take up. So psyche up. I like this. That looks good. Wait, this is random? Ooh. Oh, I can build them up like that? Wow, okay. Hmm. Wait, what? Okay, okay. Yeah, I like this. Let's try it out. Senior skills, logic, will run to strive to produce the world. Theater, call upon your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric, practice the organization in rigorous internet models. Empathy. Drama, play the actor, lie, intake lies. It's like me, see art in the world. Promising to make laws. Oh, I can. Physical characteristics is you not only a law of state, but laws of nature, and enables you to create virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye. You see how bullets shattered the glass and from a trace interest crime position. Also count many footprints and at a glance discerns shoe size and design, as well as your height, weight, and gender of one who wore them. At high levels, visual calculus makes you the world real secrets to you, but you may not be so absorbed with your mind environment that you know crooks. That's how it. As low levels, minds that will be blind. Crime scenes with the threat outside help. Okay. It's between visual calculus and rhetoric. I'm gonna flip a coin. Let me see here. Let's see where the coin's at. This one. Heads is rhetoric and tails is visual calculus. Visual calculus. Alright. Confirm. Here is at home and mirrors is the address. Even the mirrors water steam that I'm finished. Okay. Let's see this.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on not existing. That's how I'm doing right now.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know about this X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning lights. I want things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Tell me.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out
Sorry about that.
on a giant ball.
It's basically this is Earth and humans. How big
You
is the ball?
can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small?
Infinitesimally small.
And it's duking it out. I hear it. What's that?
Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean
You're
drown?
lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canena motor carriage.
Oh, wow, I did not read that. I will unreleased, please. No. Okay. Oh, food. Put some, please. Put something on. Take all. Is it pants? Oh, got pants. No. Oh,
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says "whirling in rags" on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
yeah. What else here I can grab? What's this? Just gonna explore.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Alright, let's visual capture.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Ball, maybe?
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
First, let's grab my shoe. My shoe in here. Anything else? Take. What's this one?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. You
What?
swoop up and
Yes.
catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. The blades come squeaking to a halt.
Like that.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. The lights are off.
Yeah. I'm just exploring, guys. I'm sorry, this is actually very interesting. Oh, what's this actually? Take. You never know, we might need something. Or keys and stuff. First, let's go in here. See what we can do here. This. Thick. Here. So I just adjust some things right now. Let's make this thing a bit smaller for me. Sorry, I said for a bit. Sorry about that, guys. Wait. Quick save is F5? Okay. That's a really good place to put save right here. F5. Oh, see, I activated myself. There we go. What's this? Find my other shoe. A map. Okay. What is this? What's this? Right. Conceptualization. Inlet Emperor suggestion expert. Trousers. Ooh, we get bonuses from items? That's good, that's cool. I like that. Physique. Motion. Bricks. Okay. Let's get back in there. What's out here? You're gonna open it? Okay, I guess we can only go this way.
The window stands broken in its frame. The morning light hurts your eyes.
Alright. Coordinates. What else here? I guess we can go now. Just checking. Nice. 40 cents. Let's check the date.
Hello, officer.
Hello, ma'am.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Disco dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
No.
The young woman shakes her head. Officer could be an artistic statement, a claim to official renown.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You shit me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Could it be because of the drinking?
What's that? Grandma will let me be an officer law.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
She nods.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
It's a red check. Alright, I should get
Of
rid
course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes? The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
So, where exactly is here? Where am
You're
I?
in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
It's 51.
Century?
The current century? Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How much centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization. There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music? Alright, let me just... I forgot to adjust this as well. Sorry guys about that. Loud
Oh,
disco.
yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Okay.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
The most just gets hard.
It would
doesn't
appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What
A
happened?
slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say women, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything
There
else?
was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay.
Glad to have been of assistance.
She seemed nice. I like her. What was this? tools, clothes, interact, items. Okay. Wait, no. Yep. Okay. Here. What's this? Good.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So not only am I a cop, I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike. You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have you been doing all? What have I been doing all the time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Ooh.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened, bird?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my
He
buddy?
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the
I
difference?
have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did the silver
She just, you know,
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
go? She just... What then?
so now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Okay. Producer, someone's working. Alright. It's loading. Press hard reserve for your room. Stores open 1600. Let me just like save the guys. I'm gonna quick save. Roll me unplugged.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh,
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
hi, hello, buddy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? He is your half-brother.
Shake his
Hello.
hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Hi, a bit ostentatious.
No, it's not. Raphael.
Yes, well,
Doesn't even process what you said, just moves on.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
No, I thought, yeah, I just
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes,
Right. And the interviews?
I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Who knew?
Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Yeah?
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Alright, let's get going in.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Okay. Let's do
You mean
this.
you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Yay, more quests.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Alright. I miss him.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
If we're from different precincts, why are we in the same
I'm
place?
afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do
You
mean?
don't know? I
I don't-
assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything.
That's good.
You know what I mean? Let's get
Better
amnesia.
still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You tell me now. This seems irrelevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
A young woman told me a mercen's been hanged, that's all.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Brief. Yes, sir.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Interesting.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Of course, I understand. Wait, did they say what RCM was? Hold on, RCM
That's
is...
us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizens Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Or is this
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Would you say this is a mysterious case then?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Personally, I think labor disputes are very...
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
Wait, so is this strike or an attempted coup?
Strike, coup, revolution, it's brigandage, however you parse it.
I'll continue.
You feel something rising through you, a familiar feeling, an opinion taking form.
That show. Also,
When I
national-
said we have to navigate community matters, I did not mean we have any say in them. I meant we should be careful. If we are not, the shit will blow right in our faces.
From an imaginary fan.
Very-
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, I have all I
Good.
need for now. I want to talk
Me?
about you. Yes.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Will work better if you have more reports.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Are they?
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
You know, like, do you ever talk with
What
yourself?
do you mean?
Do you know when you're thinking you ever have a conversation with like your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
So you're just one of those old school, not
So what? That makes you the new school? God
God.
spare us. For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Tell me a secret. Ah. Okay,
The lieutenant nods.
that's all
Good.
now.
Let's change the subject.
You seem to follow.
Excuse me?
Nothing,
You
just
have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
let me
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
You're kidding? Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
I think you know, I can't remember anything.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I really don't remember anything. There was.
Have you
drinking.
tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
I'm afraid. What's wrong? Can you
Fine.
help?
We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Fine, let it be.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on
Time. Close. Okay. Alright. Let's save the game. Yeah, I can see my sister played a couple of these things before. Go over him.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
I'm currently in between
Fantastic.
It's like where you left your band.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Alright?
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then, questions, I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where exactly
Behind
is
this
the bar?
building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where, no, I see why she
Okay,
left.
you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
Go
I
well.
asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
I made a good impression, so... That's weird. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Who do you
Oh,
think there?
people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly
The
said it?
locals, customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the doctors lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have another
The
question.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That's all.
Let's go.
So, continue.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Come on.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
I don't want to hit the old lady. It was just like, low game. Where is it? Here we go. Load. Sorry guys, I just don't want the nice old lady. Alright, let's go over here. Yes, I just want to hit, I don't want to hit the nice old lady. I'll just speed through this, don't worry. This.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed.
That.
The man with the unimpressive beard, note.
Mr. Gart,
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 50.
Fantastic. That's wonderful.
Sir,
Yes.
I know it took...
No,
Do you have her number?
as a matter of fact.
You said you just got...
What? Of my...
But you still know your...
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just...
I didn't
He probably means this is where His face. Ask him about the body's location.
Behind this building. That's easy. See that door there? First you... Haven't you asked me that already? Okay, you got...
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. Good for you. Was there something else? I don't know who killed...
This is it.
Oh, people are... The local.
The debarders?
I don't really... I would suppose...
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard.
The lieutenant turns the page.
Let's go.
So, continue.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's
Oh,
real?
excuse me. You owe me...
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, by that you mean use some form of street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
About what?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, a philosopher?
So I'm in trouble. Even the most constant.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Yeah.
The cafeteria manager stands silently. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Is there somewhere else I can stay around here?
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
I don't know where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigated.
Good luck.
Okay.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
You're south? Up on Mars.
Why did you say that?
Do you know a place called Marvel?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
It's like street money.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
What's this? Internalize. Okay. bodies. And what's
The
this?
theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes, clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned. The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Yes?
Nothing.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie? Her eyes move up and down your person as though taking your measurements. Her attention is scientific.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Huh.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I forgot little.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're in
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
Revachol.
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Okay.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
The spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxed.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Nope, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called...
Meaning, buying is voting.
I don't know, say I'm so
It
disappointed.
is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
There's no government, how are the
Oh
cops?
dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the street. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in...
A sigh.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. It has something to do with everything. Someone more educated in...
No. I'm not an...
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Alright.
Of course, dear.
Bag. Huh. Those tools, okay. Yes. Down, okay. Let's see here. Let's go this way. Ooh, stuff. Hello.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Questions for you?
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
I'm looking for the dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
That's all for
No
now.
problem.
Sorry, exactly.
I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just
I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
That's alright.
Okay.
That's
Of
alright.
course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Morning, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you, ma'am. Loads. Let's go. So, which way is it going? This way? Find it, right? Save game. Save. Hey kiddo, what are you doing here?
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Hey kid, word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Children, for you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs like crossing, that's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy.
I mean drugs. The kid's on.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Aw, that's sad.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kid, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The language these kids are using. Pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Are you kids
The
siblings?
fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Jesus. I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I'm gonna ask, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
You can say first. Isn't there some situation?
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Gross.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just that's the question.
Help!
Escalate, Kuno!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Are you high right now?
Help! He's flashing, Kuno! He's showing his... Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopath.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that, I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
I can. Kuno, I'm gonna fuck that Kuno. You're nothing! You're a...
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're...
No, you're not. We can just...
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Yeah,
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
nice typo.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peeper! You don't know where I come from! You just Kuno's bottom bit!
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask you...
Click, 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 click!
Jesus. Marty, what do you know about it?
Shitload pig.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
What about now?
If I were to want to waste...
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing her...
Yeah, you...
Looks like you're a fagari now. Whatever that.
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost,
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't...
Man, fuck these kids. Man, these kids are fucking annoying.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rock.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Fine.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and... Too late. Until a pool of vomit lies under your...
Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Anyone who help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. There's a greenhouse here.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Oh, what's this? Yep. Alright, I should have invested some more into empathy.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Items. Oh. First. Alright. I think that's a good place to end right here. Because I need to go and do some other stuff. God, I hate Kuno. Alright. See you guys next time on Disco Elysium. Hopefully, we get rid of Kuno. Someday. One day. Alright, bye.